ICJ is hearing arguments in The Hague regarding Israel's ban on UNRWA and continued restrictions on aid entering the besieged enclave. A number of nations, including the United States, Russia, South Africa and China, are set to deliver remarks throughout the week. Earlier we spoke to our correspondent, William Denselow.
Well, the hearings are underway. They're currently in a lunchtime recess, and we have had some dramatic early testimony, first of all, from United Nations officials laying out some of their arguments. Really, there were several points laid out by the United Nations to the top court of the UN in The Hague. Now, what they suggested is that Israel isn't adhering to its obligations under the UN Charter, to which it very much is privy to, citing things like the attacks on UN personnel. It's estimated that nearly 300 UN workers have died in Gaza since October 7th, 2023, as well as citing attacks on UN facilities. They also point to accusations that Israel isn't adhering to the UN Charter by not providing access for the UN to effectively do its job in Gaza, especially relating to Israel's directive from March the 2nd, blocking humanitarian aid from entering the Palestinian enclave. Also responding to Israel's accusations that UNRWA, the UN's agency that provides things like education and food and medicine for Palestinians in Gaza, saying that UNRWA organisation had been infiltrated. The UN firing back, saying that this is simply a matter for the UN to investigate and not for Israel directly to rule upon. That, of course, is a point that has been strongly refuted from Israel. And after the UN representatives, we've also heard some very strong testimony from Palestinian representatives, really describing the scenes in Gaza over recent months as a killing zone.